Ugh. Hold on one second, guys. I'll be back. Don't go nowhere. Okay. All right, I'm back. No UFO yet, huh? Yeah, they still there, man. Those UFOs I showed you guys a while back, they still be up there, man, moving around and shit. You gotta wait until dark, and you'll see them. Some people think I'm crazy, but if you come up here, you'll see it for yourself. There is some UFO activity up here, man. Um, you'll see it. Shit, when it get dark, you'll see it. I believe in UFOs, man. Shit. There's something up there, man, that we can't explain. That's why they keep on seeing those craft all over the place. Even the Navy saw that shit. Even the Navy done see it, and they got it on camera. How that shit move, man. That shit's not like what human beings create, man. Got spaceships that can move at supersonic speed. We don't have nothing like that. None of our fucking spaceships can move at supersonic speed, bro. It is impossible for us right now. You know? Right now, anyway. But it's getting cold out here, guys, man. It's cooling now. It's cooling down. For the last couple of days, it's been super hot, and I'm glad it's cooling down, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad it's cooling down right now. I hate when it's super hot, man. You know, I'd rather for it to be cold. I'd rather for it to be winter. You know. Yeah, so I'm just chilling on top of a parking lot rooftop. The wind is blowing. It's pretty cold up here, man. You know, but we about to take it downstairs though. Right now, I'm gonna grab my stuff. It's too cold to be up here. Anyway, so I know a lot of you guys, are passport bros and you want to go overseas, but it's not as easy as you think it's going to be, bro. To move to another country, you got to have income. Because in those countries, they're not giving jobs to foreigners. So you're not going to be able to survive out there if you don't have at least a pension, or at least your online business or something. You see what I'm saying? You know? But you ain't gonna survive out there without that money. Don't let Austin Holloman get in your head. Don't listen to them, man. If you're gonna go overseas, your money gotta be on point. Don't go over there, man, with just a regular job that you got to come back to in the States. Nah, man, it's not going to work. You're going to end up homeless out there. You see what I'm saying? Or you're going to end up coming back to the States. You feel me? What time is it? Yeah, it's too cold to be on that roof. And Kelcat putting on a little bit of weight. I gotta get up and work out tomorrow. Putting on a little bit of weight again. So I start gaining weight. I get my ass back to working out and shit. You feel me? You know? And so you just gotta be strategic, man. And a lot of these women, they want a guy that's making money, man. You don't have to be making like six figures overseas, but you got to be at least having, income coming in once a month, at least $3,000 a month, man. And it has to keep coming in. It has to be, persistent or consistent on a consistent basis, because you're taking care of the woman, that you got out of poverty. You're taking care of her, and you're taking care of their family. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, it was too cold to be up there. I come down here. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, get yourself straight, get your bread up. Um, you can't keep running from it for your whole entire life. You can't keep running away from self improvement. Your whole entire life. You got to turn around and tackle it. Because what's going to happen is uh, you're going to reach a certain age, and you ain't going to have that money that you need, man, to survive. Or you're not going to be able to attract young, hot females. You know what I'm saying? You need money as a man, bro. It's like, man, if you don't get it, you'll have a horrible life. You know? I'm not saying that money brings happiness like all around, but it does take some of the stress off. Um, it does take the worry off. You know, um, and you're not stressing about bills and stuff, and you're not worried about getting fired from your job. You're not struggling in the dating market. You see what I'm saying? And as you get older, it just gets worse with the looks. I mean, you know, when I was younger, I was able to attract a lot more women, bro. But now, not. I'm only getting women that's past their prime, really, nowadays. You know, that bread, man, is what you need, man. That money is what you need. And then, see, the thing is, once you get that money, and then the women will come around, they will flock to you. And then you don't have to go out to bars and clubs to attract females. You ever notice that you'll never see a guy with a Lamborghini at a bar? You might see him at a lounge or something in the suburbs. I gotta get some water. You might see him. You might see him at a lounge in the suburbs or something like that. Where all the other rich people party. But you would never see a guy with a Lamborghini somewhere in a hole in the wall bar. You see what I'm saying? Where my goddamn water at? Yeah, we gotta get water. Hold on. the wall bar. You know what I'm saying? Because they go hang out with other rich people. They don't hang around working class or just like working class people. They don't hang around people who are poor and stuff. The jealousy kicks in. That's why. That's one of the reasons. And you kind of want to go where there's a little rich people at. I see a Lamborghini floating around here all the time, but I never see him parked in front of a bar around here. You know what I'm saying? But right now, Kelcam on the paper chase, man, and I'm gonna be honest, man, I haven't had no sex, and I don't know how long, but that's not what my main concern. It's not my main focus. My main focus is to get the bag so I can live like a king for the rest of my life, man. And it's torture, because I want to go look for some pussy right now, shit. I want to go to a bar and look for a female right now to make out with. But I did that throughout my 20s, man. You know what I'm saying? You know? I chased women through my 20s. That was a huge mistake. Getting into a relationship at 26 years old was a huge mistake. Before I could even, like, become what I wanted to become. What the fuck? Loud ass fucking cars, man. Take that shit somewhere else, bro. I hate when those motherfuckers come around. The dudes with the fucking... I hate when these motherfuckers come around, bro. Cheap ass fucking... Anyway. You know, I chased women throughout my 20s, man. And that was a waste of time. And if I could go back into time, you know, and fix everything, bro, I would tell myself, you know, don't be chasing no women. Keep toward your goals and your dreams, and work on who you want to become first, and then the women will be added to you. But you know, when you're young, you're always thinking about coochie all the time, man, and your hormones and your testosterone is raging. And you always want to get laid all the time, so you're always going to bars and clubs, just looking to get a good nut. I used to always go to the bars and clubs and try to take women to the bar. I mean, to the hotel afterwards. That's what they call the telly, right? I used to always try to take women, females, to the telly, and I was successful half of the time. You know, but that was a waste. You know, waste of time now. Now you're getting older, man. You start thinking more with the top of your head, man. You ain't thinking about the little pecker downstairs. You're thinking about your head on top. You know what I'm saying? You're thinking with your head on top and shit. Because you're thinking like, okay, well, if I go out and get laid, I could be a man and stuff. It's like, no, bro. Finish who you want to become. And then women will just flock to you, and you won't have to go out and chase them. You see, chasing women is for low-value men who need to go out there and chase them. You know, if they're like you're in your late teens or your early 20s, that's cool. But after that, after you turn 23, 24, you should be on your grind. Matter of fact, I say the sooner the better. I'm gonna take that back. You need to be on your grind in your teens. You know what I'm saying? If you tall enough, become a basketball player. You know what I'm saying? You fast enough, become a football player. You know what I'm saying? If you think you can hit the ball over the fence, become a baseball player. Just become something. You'll never. And the thing is, you'll never lose women, man. Well, as long as your money is right, you'll always have women around you. Always. When you're an average guy, you ain't got no bread. You're gonna go through droughts. You guys know what I mean by droughts. You break up with your girlfriend. You break up with your girlfriend, and then you won't have no coochie for like a month or two or three or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So you go through droughts. The only reason why you're going through droughts is because you're not really worth anything. You see what I'm saying? You're not worth anything. You don't have your bread right. You see guys like, some of these rappers and entertainers and shit, they don't have no droughts as long as the money coming in, okay? You get laid whenever you feel like it. And, you know what I'm saying? You don't, your girlfriend or your wife leave you, you got another girl coming around the corner, like before the sun go down. So that's why you always have your money straight, bro. And females will respect you a lot more too. You see what I'm saying? You'll get respect a lot more when you got your bread on straight. Because let me tell you, man, when I was in my relationship for like 12 years, my girlfriend, she loved me, but she didn't respect me, man. Meaning that I didn't have no say-so in the household, and I lived with her for a long time. You know, when her daughter came and moved back in with us, I had no say-so over that, okay? It was her house, man. And I was just there paying maybe half of the bills, but I didn't really have that much of a say of her moving back in. You know what I'm saying? And her daughter moved back in, and she messed up everything. Eating up all the hot pockets in the refrigerator, in the freezer and shit. And I would go grocery shopping for some hot pockets, and I come home, them motherfuckers be gone. Her and her friend was tearing that shit up. I was like, ain't this a bitch? I gotta go back to the store and get some more hot pockets. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, nah, man. And the thing is, when I was in a relationship with her, she would say little things like, oh, loser. I was like, what the hell? What'd you say to me? In the midst of an argument, she would call me a loser, though. Because she had a career making over $100,000 a year, and I was just a security guard making like 40 or 50,000 a year. And she was making like $120, $130 or something like that a year. And this is back in 2012. No. This is before then, 2007, 2008. 100 and some thousand. 100 and some thousand was a lot of money back in 2007 and 8. You know what I'm saying? When she would like go to work, this is before I started working and shit. This is before I started working. I used to like play video games while she was at work. You know what I'm saying? And I lived off my unemployment for maybe a year or two, right? Because the stock market crashed and I lost my job and everything. You know what I'm saying? So I was collecting unemployment. And then for like a year or two, I would like play video games. My check would come in the mail. You know what I'm saying? I'll go to the bar. I would chase females all day long. And when I was younger, man, I was a bad motherfucker, man. I used to get females looking at me from a distance, just giving me the tiger eye, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just from a distance, I could see this female from the corner of my eye, just looking and staring right dead at me. Just looking at me like she hungry or something. This was back when I was like 27 years old, 26, 27 and shit. Back when I was a better looking dude. You know what I'm saying? And I used to like take females to the telly afterwards. Me and my homeboy, you see what I'm saying? And we had a good time, man. I mean, those were good days, bro. I mean, shit. You know, Ray J was hot on the radio, okay? Back when Lil Wayne and Drake started to get started back in 2007, 2008. You know what I'm saying? And I consider myself a lover boy at that time, man, because I had a girlfriend at home, and I used to take females to the hotel afterwards. Take her to that, and then I would like make it home, you know what I'm saying, before the sun had risen and pretend like I was playing video games all night. Or I used to like, didn't find nothing to take home or take to the, uh, I didn't find nothing to take to the telly, so I would go home early, take a shower, and jump into the bed with my girlfriend and shit. And she would get up and she would look at the clock. And I know she was trying to see what time I was coming home. I'm like, baby, don't worry about it. It's 2:00. I'm home. I'm home. I didn't go home with no female or nothing. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, those are the days, man. I wasn't too serious because I was in my 20s and I had women everywhere. Now, were they top tier females? No. But there were women around 4, 5s, and 6s and a few 7s. You know what I'm saying? And I was with my girl, and she wasn't everything that I wanted, man. I mean, damn, she had a flat booty, man. And that's the reason why I don't really settle for women with flat booties. Because my girlfriend had one, and I was with her for a long time. And to me, a flat butt on a female is not fulfilling to me, man. She got to have at least a medium-sized butt or something. You know what I'm saying? At least that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like, no thank you. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta wake up and work out tomorrow. But as I gotten older, when I got into my 30s, this is before I hit my 30s, and then when I got to my 30s, I started noticing like the young females, you know, they wasn't really messing with me like that no more. I think I started having real problems when I hit like 33, 34 or something like that. I started having problems, but I was still pulling them, but it wasn't like it was when I was in my early 20s, in my mid 20s. I was just pulling them left and right, man. I mean, damn, bro. I even had sex with 2 sisters at one point because they both wanted me, man. They both wanted me at that time, bro, and I was a bad dude, bro. I was fine as hell, boy. because the thing is, you get older, everything leaves, man. Like, your skin is not as smooth as it used to be. Your nose starts to go down south. It gets bigger. My nose was not this big when I was younger, but as I got over 35 years old, I started noticing my fucking nose been drooping down, getting bigger. It started to happen to Chris Brown too. Shit, Chris Brown, that fucking face, that baby face is leaving. You think, I mean, females still desire him, you know what I'm saying? But he ain't as good looking as he was when he was in his 20s. And when Chris Brown, turn that shit off, bro. That's hella rude. All right. motherfucker. All right, thank you, man. Fucking dude. All you got to do is turn your shit off before you go into the fucking goddamn car, bro. Anyway. So, yeah. So I was saying about Chris Brown and all these other celebrities that was once lover boys in their 20s. Like, okay, bro, that shit don't stick around forever. Every year past 25, them looks start leaving. You see what I'm saying? Every year past 25, them looks leave. And you better enjoy that shit while it lasts, because it's not going to last forever. You don't stay young and strong your whole entire life, bro. Eventually you get old. All you can do is just prepare for it. You know, while you in your 20s and 30s, all you got to do is prepare for your old age, because it's going to come around. So that way, when your old age come around, you got plenty of money. You can still attract young females. You see what I'm saying? You know, you can travel the world. You could be a real passport, bro, instead of a wannabe. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I learned, man. As I got older, I noticed money is becoming more important as I age. Like I said, and I've been saying this shit for a while, man. Like, when you're young, you can get away with being broke. Females will give you a pass. Okay, this guy's 21. He can't have no money, or he full of looks, and yeah, they'll fuck you and shit and give you some sunshine pussy. But at the end of the day, they want a man that's stable. That's why I say some of you guys don't even know what females want. Nah, a female want dude who got a career or a good job, or they want to do with stability when the money's coming in on a regular. Just like women overseas, they want the same thing. So you can't escape. You know what I'm saying? You passport bros, you can't escape being a man, bro. Because a man got his money together. That's what a real man is about. And you can't run away and think that, women out there, they're going to give you a break, and they're going to deal with you being broke, and they don't care that you're broke. Yeah, yes, they will. You know what I'm saying? They'll stop messing with you in a heartbeat the moment they see that you ain't stable. You ain't got your money together. You see what I'm saying? If you really want a real woman in these other countries and shit. But don't waste time chasing women in your 20s, bro. That's a waste of time. I keep telling you niggas this. It's a waste of time to chase women in your 20s, bro. Your 20s is when you're supposed to be preparing for your 30s and the 40s and the 50s and the 60s and the 70s and the 80s. You're supposed to be preparing those years, okay? You're supposed to prepare, because those years are going to come around. And it's going to get to a point where, like, you're going to look strange to a lot of younger females. You ain't going to be fitting in no more because you're older. And then you still like the younger females. So you're like, God damn, I ain't got no money to attract them. I'm saying? I'm over 40. I ain't got my bread right. But I still like younger women. And it's going to be frustrating for you, man. That's why I say, man, stop chasing women in your 20s. Don't do it. Don't go to bars and clubs. Focus your mind on your bag. Now, if you get the bag in your 20s, then I can say go ahead and start chasing women, because now you got the bag. You know what I'm saying? Your money is secure, and then you can go out there and chase a little bit. Don't marry though when you first get the bag, but you could chase a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Don't start having kids when you first get the bag. You know what I'm saying? But chase a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Make more money and making sure your money is secure. Think about Jay-Z, bro. Like, if you think that if he would have been out there chasing the women in his teens, 20s, and 30s, okay, he wouldn't be where he was at. He wouldn't be right now where he's at right now, okay? What he did was he invested his money to where he got generational wealth coming in. Same thing with Diddy before Cassie. They basically was uh, having generational wealth, where he could pass the wealth down to his children if he died. Okay, because we all got a date with death, and it's coming, guys. Believe me, it's coming. A date with death will come, and we can't stop it. All we can do is prepare, and then try to leave things behind for our children when we die. Don't leave them with nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's all we could do is just stay here on Earth, make a whole lot of money, and try to leave the money behind for our children. That's all we can do. We all of us. We got a date with death. It's gonna come one day. You don't know. You don't know when death is gonna strike, man. Every single day that goes by, you're getting closer to death. Or some people don't even make it to old age. They die in their 40s and 50s and shit. They don't get to see 80 and shit. But the best way to live longer is to make sure you have a lot of money and have a woman around in your household and have a big family if you want to live longer. You see what I'm saying? Because if you're gonna if you're living by yourself your whole entire life, there's a huge chance that you might die earlier. You see what I'm saying? So think about that, bro. It's real, man. It's real talk because I experienced this shit for myself. Women don't like men who don't have their shit together. Point blank, period. You see what I'm saying? And just stay with them days, get your money right, and everything will be okay with females. Life will be easy once you get the bag, right? Once you get the bag, life will be easy. Anyway, I'm gonna get some sleep, guys. I'm going to sleep early tonight. You guys have a good night. Just remember what I said, bro. Get that bag first before anything else in life. Don't be chasing no women. Don't be going to bars and clubs, making these club owners and these bar owners rich. Get your bag. Once you get the bag, I promise you, bro. I promise you, before I end this video, once you get the bag, bro, women will always be around. You will never, ever have a drought. You will never, ever be without a woman. You see how fast Tyrese moved on from Samantha, his ex-wife, right? The moment she decided that she wanted to leave Tyrese and divorce him, he had another woman right away. Wasted no time getting a new female because why? Tyrese is worth a lot of money. He's worth $30 million. So why would you get up and leave a man that's worth $30 million and then now you living somewhere in an apartment or a condo making $300,000 a year, which is not really a whole lot of money. You ain't waking up to Starbucks in your backyard anymore. And even Samantha, to this day, she said that she wished she never had broke up with Tyrese. Why? Because Tyrese wasn't as good looking as he Chaz and Tyrone's. He was putting looks over money. That was a fucked up move. That was a bad move for her to put looks over money. The hell was she doing? Yeah, we all know that Tyrese is a foreign looks. We already know that. But the guy was a provider. You see what I'm saying? He's worth millions. And then you started dating these low budget dudes who couldn't do nothing for you financially, but you date them because maybe they look like a Chad or a Tyrone or how they look or whatever. But these motherfuckers are broke. The good looking younger dudes that are Chaz and Tyrones, they broke. They ain't got no money. So you gonna choose them and end up broke? And she saw that. Go to her, saw her videos. She talking about she living in regret. She didn't. Um she she regret leaving Tyrese, divorcing him and shit for no reason. She left for no reason. Other than probably she wasn't attracted to him, but the guy had a lot of money and he had security, and he replaced her just like that. I gotta go. You guys have a good night. Peace out. Take care and bless. I'm out.